Hello, my fellow warmongers, and how is everyone doing on this fine day? Alright, it's Feral War here, and welcome to another community replay for Total War Warhammer. So guys, we got us a beautiful mirror match between ODM Slayer and Tlaxton Soothsayer, and this is going to turn up one of the most exciting games I've ever casted. For Slayer's army, he's got a General of the Empire on a Griffin with Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker and a Potion of Toughness, a Light Wizard with the Net of Ammontok and a Scroll of Power, 5 Spearmen, like 4 of them ranked up to rank 1 just to have a frontline defense, you know, some fodder units, and at the same time if they get into some calf fights they're going to do exceptionally well with their anti-large bonus. Tattersouls, pretty strong unit, take care of any other empire unit they have except the great swords, of course. And this is the creme de la creme of Slayer's army. He's got 4 Reichsguard and 2 Demigryph Knights with halberds, one of them being the Royal Alder of Griffites. And this is a very anti-range, anti-calf contingent. So you can just expect a great match. Like for Slayer, he's just expecting a heavy, strong calves with a lot of range from Soothsayer, and we'll see how this goes. For Soothsayer's army, he's got a General of the Empire, but just with Foe Seeker and a Potion of Toughness, a Light Wizard with a Scroll of Power and Net and Ammontok, 4 Spearmen, 3 Flagellants, one of them being the Tattersouls, and 4 Handgunners, one of them being the Silver Bullets, and Reichsguard with 2 Demigryph Knights, one of them being the Regiment of Renown. So let's break down Soothsayer's army. He's got a strong Spearman force that can counter other anti-large, like other large units, with the Flagellants and the Tattersouls just take care of any front line that Slayer might have that cannot face these 3. And add to that a very strong range contingent with the 4 Handgunners and the Silver Bullets. So you can just expect a massacre of the other calf units with this army. So if you actually look at those two, you like, when I saw it I was like, what the hell, did they like set it up? Because those two are exactly how you counter each army. A heavy calf army, get a net with a lot of range. A heavy ranged army, get a net with a lot of calf. So this is going to turn out to be one of the best games you're going to see, I guarantee it. Alright guys, let's check the game and see how it went. So for our game, you guys, let's get right down into the deployment before we get right into the action. For Slayer's army, he's got the Spearmen on each flank of the Tattersouls over there, forming up the center of his army, the attack force that might go down in the center of the face of Soothsayer. Right in the back, he's got the Light Wizard with his nets, expecting to net whatever is incoming or running away. For his first calf contingent of 2 Reichsguard led by the Demigryph Knights, they are put right next to the center over there, expecting either to flank it from that side or go down right into the center, with his General of the Empire standing over there, ready to help out in each and every flank he can get into. With these Spearmen either going to this flank to help out with any calf fight expected to face these guys, or this flank to help out with any calf fight expecting to face these calf force. As for the last calf force, 2 Reichsguard led by the Royal Alder of Griffites, expecting to go around the flank and get right into the back of Soothsayer's army. As for Soothsayer's army, as you can see from Soothsayer's build that I mentioned before, he went with a very defensive, strong pocket kind of build. For his center, he's got they have 4 handgunners right down in the center, in the front of the army, ready to fire and shoot on any incoming unit coming around from the center over there. So he's actually expecting a very strong charge from the cav in the center, and then netting them and then firing on them and doing his thing. As for his infantry, he's got the 4 Spearmen put around in a very defensive pockets around the army, expecting a flank force from either this side or this side. For his Light Wizard, he's put dead center over there to net either whatever's incoming from any flank or the rear, or whatever's incoming. He can actually reach all the areas I just noted. So he's put in a very nice position from him. For his calf contingents, finally, he's got the 2 Demigryph Knights with halberds, one of them being the Royal Alder of Griffites, hidden in the trees over there, just ready to help out whenever is needed. Maybe push forward, get into the infantry fight, or push back and help defend the rear lines. As for the last cav units, Reichsguard set it up over there, expecting a strong flank to just defend against it, or maybe get into the back and help out with the defense using the Spearmen. And finally, his General of the Empire in that center over there, just, you know how it is with General of the Empire from Empire. General of the Empire of the Empire, yep. General of the Empire of the Empire. He's ready to help out whenever he can. So I'm gonna keep it a little bit far like this. I'm not going to show you a lot of cinematics in this. Apologies guys, but Yeah, it's just a little tactics game with just a few position clicks. Let's slow-mo it now. First things first. Soothsayer was actually pushing to hold down this center over there with his handgunners and then push with his flagellants to help out against the infantry fight. But something went happen. I'm not sure what happened over there. They got a little bit out of position. As you can see, they're walking around. They're actually, if they're looking that way, they're in firing lines now. See the firing lines. There they are. If they're looking that way, they start firing on the Tatter Souls with the flagellants. They start firing on the Cav. They start firing on the Lord. Whatever is coming in, they're just gonna start firing. But right now, these handgunners are out of position. The Light Wizard sees it, immediately casts a beautiful net on them, with the Cav just smelling blood and pushing in for the kill. This was just a beautifully casted net. Really, really very well noticed by Slayer, and in the same time, he's not playing a noob, he's playing Soothsayer, you guys. Of course, another net's gonna drop on the asses of these Cav and stop him right in place with the silver bullets right in the beautiful spot over there. Just fire down on the Reichsguard over there. These Tatter Souls, these flagellants getting ready to get into the action over there. General of the Empire going to run around and get into the Empire over there, but then again changed his mind, got right into the face of these silver bullets to stop them from firing on the Reichsguard over there. Now I'm gonna slow-mo it again to show you what's going on. First off, the Demigryph Knights hidden in the trees found a beautiful position to get right into the face of these Reichsguard over there, but now the Light Wizard casted the Scroll of Power, and you know what's gonna happen. Yes, expecting it to happen right down this instant. These guys are getting in the face of these Reichsguard, but they're not gonna go there lightly. They're gonna get a lot of damage out of that. With the final Cav contingent going around, nothing to stop them, nothing at all. The Reichsguard from this side, the Reichsguard from the right side, they ran away to the left side to help out with any incoming infantry, because as you can see, he's got some infantry coming out, so maybe he can flank with these guys and get these guys in the back and then just hold this Cav contingent in place. But he's also got another big, huge Cav contingent coming from the right side, consisting of the Royal Aldov Griffites and the two Reichsguard ready to do damage and get right into the rear of the back lines. So guys, let's continue. So now the General of the Empire from Soothsayer helped out with the handgunners over there, but these handgunners are actually in a very bad position, because now these handgunners, if they're gonna fire on these Cavs over there, they're impeded. They're actually blocked a little by the trees over here. Why isn't this working? They're blocked a little by the trees over there, and if they're gonna fire on the Cav over there, they're blocked by their Cav in the face. But right now he got into a beautiful around position to get into these handgunners over there, but he stopped them using these Reichsguard. But these Reichsguard are gonna feel the pain with the Royal Aldov Griffites getting into them, but also the Royal Aldov Griffites and the Demigryph Knights that were positioned down there got right into the face of these Reichsguard in here. And now these Reichsguard with the other Royal Aldov Griffites are free to get into the rear of these guys. General of the Empire and General of the Empire got into a little fight over here. Didn't show you to guys, it's just a lot of action going on. General of the Empire from Slayer actually won it by popping up the potion of toughness and actually using stand your ground. Increased melee defense, increased armor. No chance for this General of the Empire to just fight to the end, so he decided to run away and get into the rear of these Reichsguard over there. Maybe try to help out with the Cav fight, but things are looking grim at the moment for Soothsayer. Also with Soothsayer's Lord on the ground, any charge damage getting in on the ground, large unit is gonna hit him 99% of the time, and netted. There's no way he's gonna miss it. And then a huge health chunk, casted potion of toughness, but going to rout with that hit, and that is just it for Soothsayer's General of the Empire. There's nothing else to do over here. He already popped his potion. There is no way he's gonna come back from that with that health. Yeah, kind of hard. He's following him up with the Reichsguard and General of the Empire. Is he gonna? Oh, he broke actually. He didn't follow. Okay, this is interesting. So he's coming back, but then again, the Demigryph Knights over there routing with from Terror from this General of the Empire, and the Royal Aldov Griffites is the last thing left, but getting attacked from the Royal Aldov Griffites from the rear. General of the Empire from Soothsayer came back, casted Foe Seeker. Ah, shit, routed again. Okay, let's leave him. So now the General of the Empire is getting in on the Light Wizard last heroic unit he has. Soothsayer has. If that guy breaks and runs away, that's it for Soothsayer's army. There is no coming back from this. Okay, that guy's eating a lot of rifle, a lot of handgunner damage, but Ragsguard getting to the face of them. These two Tattersouls are locked in a deadlock here with a lot of fighting going on. Is he gonna break? If he breaks and runs away, that's it for Soothsayer's army. There is no coming back. Ragsguard did what they could on the Silver Bullets. Silver Bullets shattered. Light Wizard routing at the moment with the Demigryph Knights routing, and the Royal Alder Griffites, last ones, are getting killed instantly, and that is just a mass shatter from Soothsayer with just the Tattersouls left and the Flagellants. So, very well played by both players. You gotta hand it to them. Just I'm not sure how to say this in English, but when you see a mistake, you just pounce on it. First mistake, Soothsayer's army got a little bit out of position, got locked in there by the net. Handgunners over there, no value at all, because all the strong Cav force, when they got free from the net, they had the Royal Alder Griffites and Demigryph Knights from Soothsayer's army were locked in a deadlock here with the other Cav force, so they're blocking fire from these handgunners. Also, the other Cav contingent got around, used this trees and foliage as a blockage from the rifle, from the handgunner damage. They got these two handgunners over there, no value at all. Also, he didn't leave a lot of units in the back lines, had a lot of spearmen break through that way. Not sure why, but maybe that was just a misclick or something. I'm not sure how it happened, but other than that, very well played to both players. It's just like, it's built like these that is just very high risk, high return. And this is what happened with Slayer. He had a very high risky build with a lot of cav, nothing to help out except some puny infantry for the front line that is expected to go against a lot of ranged. Very well played to both players. I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. Don't forget, if you guys have any replays that you'd like me to show, very interesting, exciting replays such as this one, I'll put my email in the description below. It's also on my page. Just check it, send me the replays. I'll be more than happy to play whatever I get. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Cheers and have a nice day.